Rex. Wholster, Getty Images. Raul Gulliver and Margaret Abudawood are two Californians who were killed within hours of each other in different parts of the state by drunk drivers. Both of the suspects are illegal aliens. The media make sure that every American knows the name of every illegal immigrant who dies in DHS custody. But they do everything they can to cover up the number of people in America killed by illegal aliens who should never have been in the country. Raul Gulliver and Margaret Abudawood are names that should be known to all Americans. Raul Gulliver, 34, from Riverside County, was riding his bike Saturday morning when he was struck head-on by a pickup truck driven by Hector Manuel Polanco, a 32-year-old illegal alien from Mexico. Polanco was charged with 2 felonies. Not a single local media report mentioned the fact that Gulliver was an illegal alien or that ICE had placed a detainer on him. But this week, ICE spokesperson Lori Haley in California confirmed to me that ICE had placed a detainer on Polanco on April 27. In Fairfield, California, a day later, 31-year-old Arnulfo Santos Reyes, a previously deported illegal alien from Mexico, allegedly ran a red light and crashed into a Toyota Sienna occupied by 3 people, killing 85-year-old Margaret Abudawood. The 2 others in the vehicle were brought to a hospital with major injuries. Santos Reyes is being charged with felony DUI, vehicular manslaughter, and manslaughter with gross negligence after allegedly driving with both drugs and alcohol in his system. He was also driving without a license, even though California has openly granted licenses to 1 million illegal aliens. He is being jailed in a Solano County facility on more than $200,000 bond, according to county records. Once again, not a single local media report mentioned his immigration status or the fact that ICE placed a detainer on him. In fact, the only article to even mention immigration status was one for the Solano County Daily Republic, which noted, questions about the citizenship of Santos Reyes have been raised, but then wrongly concluded based on a conversation with the Solano County Sheriff's Office that ICE had not placed a hold on Santos Reyes. Indeed, an ICE hold was placed on Santos Reyes on Sunday, April 28, according to ICE's regional spokesman, Paul Prince, U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE, lodged a detainer, April 28, 2019, on a previously removed Mexican national Arnulfo Santos Reyes, following his arrest by local law enforcement in Fairfield, California, for charges including gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated, said Prince. It turns out that this is not his first criminal charge in this country, aside from coming here illegally. ICE initially took custody of Santos Reyes, August 13, 2013, after he was arrested by local law enforcement on criminal charges, said Prince. He was released on an immigration bond pending removal proceedings before an immigration judge. On March 18, 2015, an immigration judge ordered Santos Reyes removed to Mexico after he failed to appear for his court hearing. ICE later located and arrested Santos Reyes and removed him to Mexico October 5, 2017. Under California law, local police departments are not allowed to inquire about immigration status or notify ICE they are holding any criminal aliens. ICE must find them on its own. This has created a systemic magnet for criminal aliens to remain in the state or continue returning even after being deported, as appears to be the case with Santos Reyes. Now, an 85-year-old Californian has died a tragic death as a result of the epidemic of drunk driving among illegal immigrants. Prince noted that ICE remains committed to professionally and equitably enforcing the laws of the United States, and continuing its work with other law enforcement agencies to enhance public safety and national security. Indeed, ICE has sought to make deporting those with DUI convictions a priority, as witnessed in its recent operation in New Jersey resulting in the arrest of 123 criminal aliens. the majority of whom were convicted of driving offenses. Americans being killed by illegal aliens, particularly as a result of drunk driving, often go unrecorded and unreported in crime statistics and media accounts. Recently, there has been a rash of Americans killed by illegal alien-alleged drunk drivers in Tennessee, Minnesota, and Alabama. Just this week, a Guatemalan national was sentenced to 4 years in prison in Virginia for a drunk driving incident last year that killed a 4-year-old boy and seriously injured both parents and 2 siblings. Despite 10 convictions on driving and drug offenses between 2014 and 2018, Jose Armilio Gonzalez Flores was allowed to remain in the country and was even granted DACA status. By the end of the week, most Americans will know that one illegal alien child died of natural causes in the custody of HHS after being transferred by ICE at the border, but almost nobody will know about Raul Gulliver and Margaret Abudawood. They were allegedly killed by illegal aliens who could have been removed if ICE were allowed to do its job and if states would actually work with ICE to simply root out the criminal elements among the illegal immigrants. And if Border Patrol wasn't tied down with the endless flow of Central American families, agents would likely be able to catch more of those criminals returning after being deported. The looming question is how many Americans are killed or seriously victimized by illegal aliens on a weekly basis without anyone ever reporting it? Author, Daniel Horowitz. Daniel Horowitz is a senior editor of Conservative Review. Follow him on Twitter at @RMConservative. Let's block ads. Why?